The WWE Universe has always been built on moments that transcend the squared circle. Moments that echo in arenas, dominate headlines, and etch themselves permanently into the history of professional wrestling. Over the decades, legends like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, John Cena, and of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson have delivered unforgettable shocks. But every once in a while, WWE delivers a debut so powerful, so jaw-dropping, that even the most seasoned legends are left speechless. And that's exactly what happened when The Rock's daughter, Simone Johnson, known to the wrestling world as Ava Raine, made her stunning debut that changed everything. This wasn't just another rookie stepping between the ropes. This was wrestling royalty, the fourth generation of the legendary Anoa'i family, stepping into the spotlight to carry a legacy so heavy, so iconic, that the very mention of her name sent shivers across the WWE universe. And when she finally arrived, when she walked down that aisle under the blazing lights, the entire wrestling world stopped in its tracks. WWE Legends, men and women who had seen everything, were left completely speechless. From the moment Ava Raine's entrance theme hit, fans knew something seismic was about to unfold. The arena went dark, the Titantron lit up with flashes of fire and lightning, and then her name appeared. The crowd roared in shock, fans jumping to their feet, cameras shaking from the energy. The daughter of The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, was here. But this wasn't a shadow of her father. No, this was Ava Raine arriving with her own aura, her own confidence, and her own hunger to carve her name into WWE history. The camera panned to the shocked faces of WWE legends sitting ringside. Ric Flair's eyes widened, his trademark "woo" caught in his throat. Shawn Michaels leaned forward, shaking his head in disbelief. Even Triple H, who had orchestrated countless debuts and legendary moments, had a look of stunned pride as he mouthed, "She's here." The fans at home took to social media in a frenzy. Ava Raine trended worldwide within minutes. The Rock's daughter WWE debut dominated search engines. WWE's official YouTube channel uploaded her entrance, and it racked up millions of views in hours. The wrestling world had seen big debuts before, but this one felt different. This wasn't just a wrestler stepping into the ring. This was destiny unfolding before our eyes. Ava's first promo was short, but powerful. Standing in the middle of the ring, microphone in hand, the crowd chanting "Rocky's daughter" and "Welcome home," she smirked. Then, with confidence that sent chills down the spine, she declared, "I'm not here to replace The Rock. I'm here to rise as Ava Raine, and I was born for this." That line alone shook the arena to its core. It was bold, it was fearless, and it was exactly the kind of statement that WWE thrives on. Backstage, cameras captured reactions from legends. Booker T called it the most surreal debut since The Rock himself. Mick Foley tweeted, "I've been in this business for decades, and tonight I felt goosebumps again. Ava Raine is the real deal." And perhaps the most emotional moment came when John Cena, who had his own legendary wars with The Rock, nodded in respect and told interviewers, "The torch isn't just being passed, it's exploding into a new fire." But Ava didn't just talk, she fought. Her in-ring debut came against one of WWE's most ruthless rising heels, someone who tried to humiliate her on the mic before the match. The opponent sneered, mocking her legacy, saying she was only there because of her last name. But when the bell rang, Ava Raine silenced every doubter. She moved with speed, agility, and strength that felt like a mix of her father's charisma and her own natural intensity. Her punches echoed, her slams sent shockwaves through the ring, and when she finally delivered her finishing move, the crowd erupted in a deafening explosion of cheers. WWE legends at ringside stood up, applauding. Even The Undertaker, stoic as ever, cracked a small smile of approval. Ava Raine had arrived, and she had done it in the most shocking, powerful way possible. The story of Ava Raine's debut is more than just a wrestling moment. It's a generational saga. She is the first fourth-generation superstar in WWE history. Her great-grandfather Peter Maivia was a wrestling pioneer. Her grandfather Rocky Johnson broke barriers. Her father, The Rock, became the biggest star in wrestling history and conquered Hollywood. And now Ava Raine was stepping into that same path, but determined to blaze her own trail. The weight of that legacy would crush most people, but Ava carried it like armor, and WWE fans felt it. They knew they were witnessing the start of something historic. Social media buzzed with comparisons. Some called her the female Rock. Others called her the chosen one. But Ava herself insisted she wanted to be seen not as an extension of The Rock, but as her own person. That authenticity, that fire, made her instantly relatable to fans. Wrestling forums exploded with debates. Could Ava Raine one day main event WrestleMania like her father? Could she rise to become the face of the women's division? Was WWE witnessing the birth of its next megastar? The legends were unanimous. Trish Stratus said, "This girl has the IT factor. You can't teach it, you can't buy it. You either have it or you don't, and Ava Raine has it." Kurt Angle admitted, "I've wrestled The Rock in some of the greatest matches of my career, and watching his daughter tonight gave me chills. The future is here." And when The Rock himself posted a video reaction from Hollywood, smiling proudly with tears in his eyes, the internet nearly broke. His words, "She doesn't need to follow my footsteps. She's making her own. Daddy's proud." The debut wasn't just shocking, it was historic. WWE's women's division, already stacked with incredible talent like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair, now had a new force injected into it. And it wasn't just any new face, it was someone who carried the bloodline of wrestling royalty. That instantly raised the stakes. Every superstar in the locker room now had a new rival, a new challenge, a new mountain to climb, and fans knew rivalries were coming. Imagine Ava Raine versus Charlotte Flair, the daughter of Ric Flair facing the daughter of The Rock, wrestling royalty colliding in a dream match for the ages. Imagine Ava versus Rhea Ripley, the powerhouse of Judgment Day against the hungry rookie with a legacy. Imagine Ava Raine versus Becky Lynch, the man of WWE against the daughter of the people's champion. The possibilities were endless, and fans couldn't stop fantasizing about the dream feuds that were about to unfold. The night of her debut ended with an image burned into history. Ava Raine standing on the turnbuckle, fist raised high, the crowd chanting her name, and WWE Legends applauding from ringside. It was symbolic. It was powerful. It was a reminder that wrestling is more than just matches. It's about moments that define eras. And this moment defined the beginning of a new era. From a storytelling perspective, WWE crafted her debut to perfection. They built suspense for weeks, dropping cryptic hints on social media, mysterious promos airing on Raw and SmackDown, and subtle references in commentary. Fans speculated endlessly, but no one truly believed Ava Raine would debut in such a shocking way, and that's what made it so powerful. WWE thrives on unpredictability, and Ava's arrival was the epitome of shock and awe. Now, as the dust settles, the wrestling world waits eagerly for what comes next. Will Ava Raine align herself with legends or carve a rebellious path on her own? Will she clash with the bloodline, given her family's deep connection to Roman Reigns and the Usos? Could she even be the key to dismantling that dynasty? The possibilities are endless, and every fan is hooked. One thing is certain. WWE legends, veterans, and Hall of Famers all agree. This debut was unlike anything they've seen in decades. It wasn't just shocking. It wasn't just emotional. It was historic. Ava Raine didn't just walk into WWE, she stormed into history, leaving even the most battle-tested legends speechless. And as the lights dimmed that night, one thought lingered across the WWE universe. The Rock may have been the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, but his daughter, Ava Raine, just electrified the future. This wasn't just a debut. It was destiny fulfilled, and the entire wrestling world will never forget the night the daughter of The Rock left WWE Legends in absolute silence.